Hey y'all, it's Alex Love, Love for Liberty, Phoenix Cup Watch. It'd be awesome if I could get a couple people on my live stream here. If not, then it's all good. I'm gonna call anyways. Yeah, so myself uh, and Maricopa County Cup Watch were out early on the 24th, and we ended up going downtown and randomly right before Club Row on Washington, I believe it's First Street. She was pulled over. Um, so yeah, we got there after she already consented to. I don't know if she consented, but she obviously didn't say no. So she allowed the officers to start the field, uh, the field sobriety test, and basically they were running. They had a breathalyzer up to her mouth when we showed up. Um, so basically, Maricopa's already posted his part. I only had the live stream for the reason that uh, I was trying not to show her face. I have better video, close up video of the whole incident, which I'm gonna be working on tonight to get it up. Obviously, I want to blur her face on the YouTube version, but I'm gonna keep a raw version in case she needs to use it to go to court or anything. I didn't get her name, but I think we're gonna work uh, on figuring out who she was. She was a Lyft driver, and so basically, from uh, unknown source, I'm not gonna say the contact who gave us information, but we can get a hold of Lyft. And so anyways, they started doing the actual like movement part of the field test, sobriety test, and the officer never asked me to move. I backed up already, because to give them room for the test. But he never asked me to move until said something on my live stream that he got offended by, basically stating that he's probably more drunk than she is, because she was already up on like 1 foot and doing things that most people probably wouldn't be able to do. So like she was completely coherent, and I think she was like completely sober. In Arizona, to get a DUI, you only need a .01. Um, do most people get charged with a .01? I'm not really sure on the statistics, but basically in Arizona, uh, you could even say you're tired during the traffic stop and get charged with a DUI. I've heard it's happened before. So basically, she passed all these tests, and this cop got in my face as she was finishing some of the tests, and he walked up to me and basically asked me to walk backwards, I guess. And there's a bunch of tables. It's actually like in a patio area for a bar. So he was making unreasonable demands, even though I wasn't even in the testing area. Basically, this officer got upset. Then I asked for his name and badge number, which I overheard um, him tell his name to the woman. But if you look at my whole live stream, uh, you don't hear me talking to him until he came up to me, uh, and I kept asking him, and he wouldn't give me his information. So basically, what I did, I just after that altercation, I stepped back like 2 steps and just remained silent. Um, you don't want to agree or say anything um, to an officer when they're acting like that. I I remained silent until he was done with the field sobriety test, and the second officer who actually tried to step in my way and block the camera at one point. He was kind of acting irresponsible. So, and then at one point, he was gonna shine his flashlight in my camera um, when I went to get a view of them talking to the woman in the police cruiser in the Tahoe. So yeah, Phoenix police are some of the most unprofessional people, the most unprofessional law enforcement that I've seen. Obviously, I'm pretty sure there's other departments that are equal or maybe even worse. But either way, you got to stop doing these things. Um, so they arrested this woman, and she was doing some things that I I I wouldn't do. I wouldn't answer any other questions. I wouldn't consent to a field sobriety test. She said that her sister was an attorney, but it sounds like her phone wasn't working properly. Uh, Sounds like this cop. His name is Lopez. I will end up getting his full name, or at least try to for the complaint. So this is a pre-call, uh, and then I'm going to go down and file an official complaint on Officer Lopez for getting up in my face and for potentially falsely arresting this woman. So he's going to get a complaint. The other officer, I just want to know his name and for later reference because when he said his name and badge number, it wasn't real clear on my recording. So I was dealing with Officer Lopez at that point. So, anyways, they ended up arresting her and then driving her car and parked it across from Talking Stick Arena, which we ended up noticing later, and got pictures so that if she needs, say like there was damage done to her vehicle or say they stole something out of there. Um, Also, if it was towed later, that she could have evidence to get any fees waived or for anything court related. I'm really hoping she contacts us and tries to um, get our video and information because she was pretty much railroaded by this motorcycle cop. So I'm not sure who I got on here, but I'm gonna make this call real quick. I have the number already. So it's 602 495 5005. It's the Central Phoenix precinct, basically. So I'm gonna call now. Weird. Hold up 1 second. There's something weird going on. That is kind of weird. Technical difficulties here. It's not allowing me to dial this number for some weird reason. Let me try to restart my phone. Yeah, so I've called them a couple other times. We're gonna go back to Desert Horizon eventually and audit that precinct when I went out with another Arizona United person about a week ago. It was kind of funny. They were kind of afraid that or afraid of us. Were like trying to hide from us. They closed the precinct early. I thought it was open till 5. So they closed it at 3. So we couldn't file the official complaint. So I'm gonna call in a minute. For some reason, my phone's been acting kind of weird lately. Um, I'm gonna have to figure out why. Yeah, I've made reports on cops several times in the past. Washington's a little different. You can call the Washington State Patrol, and they actually oversee all the other departments. When I first was in Arizona and called in on a Tempe officer, um, I tried calling DPS and they were like, "Oh, we don't care. We don't handle other departments' affairs." So I thought that was kind of weird. Let me figure this out. 602. Okay. I'm going to try a different way of doing this. For some reason, it's not working, so I'm going to try something else.
Thank you for calling Central City Police Precinct.
There we go.
If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For a non-emergency situation that requires police response, please press 1. For public records requests, please press 2. For information regarding impounded property, please press 3. For information regarding impounded vehicles, please press 4. For information regarding an individual in custody or an inmate, please hang up and dial 602-876-0322. That's 602-876-0322. To speak to the precinct's front desk, please press 5. Wait while I transfer your call.
Press 5.
Sorry, Central City Precinct is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yeah, I decided not to leave a message because I kind of want to do this anonymously. Plus, they never return your call. So I'm going to try again.
Thank you for calling Central City Police Precinct.
I might have to go down there.
Emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For a non-emergency situation that wait while I transfer your call. Sorry, Central City Precinct is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished,
I'm going to try a different.
Thank you for calling Central City Police Precinct. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For a non-emergency situation that requires police response, please press 1. For public records requests, please press 2. Wait while I transfer your call.
You have reached the Phoenix Police Department. All operators are busy. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial 911. To report a non-emergency incident, stay on the line. If you need information only, please call 602-262-7626. This message will repeat in Spanish and TDD tones. Usted ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de la Ciudad de Phoenix. Todos los operadores están ocupados en este momento. Si usted tiene una emergencia, por favor de colgar el teléfono y llamar al número 911. Para reportar algo que no es de emergencia, por favor permanezca en la línea. Si usted únicamente necesita información, favor de llamar al número 602-262-7626. Este mensaje se repite en el tono de TDD.
It's almost like a fax number. I think they do this on purpose so that people. There we go.
You have reached the Phoenix Police Department. All operators are busy. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial 911. To report a non-emergency incident, stay on the line. If you need information only, please call 602-262-7626. This message will repeat in Spanish and TDD tones. Usted ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de la Ciudad de Phoenix. Todas las operadoras están ocupados en este momento. Si usted tiene una emergencia, por favor de colgar el teléfono y llamar al número 911. Para reportar algo que no es de emergencia, por favor permanezca en la línea. Si usted únicamente necesita información, por favor de llamar al número 602-262-7626. Este mensaje se repite en el tono de TDD.
Yeah. Third time.
You have reached the Phoenix Police Department. All operators are busy. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial 911. To report a non-emergency incident, stay on the line. If you need information only, please call 602-262-7626. This message will repeat in Spanish and TDD tones. Usted ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de la Ciudad de Phoenix. Todos los operadores están ocupados en este momento. Si usted tiene una emergencia, por favor de colgar el teléfono y llamar al número 911. Para reportar algo que no es de emergencia, por favor permanezca en la línea. Si usted únicamente necesita información, por favor de llamar al número 602-262-7626. Este mensaje se repite en el tono de TDD.
Phoenix Police, this is Michelle. Can I help you?
Hi. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. Can I help you?
Yeah. I witnessed something the other night, and I need to talk to a supervisor of one of your officers about a complaint that I'm gonna file on him.
Okay. Do you have an address so I can try to find a call, or do you have his name or badge number?
Yeah, I can give you the time and his name and his bike number.
Okay. How about his name?
So Officer Lopez, and his bike number is 836060, and it was around 2:28 a.m. on November 24th, so yesterday.
Okay. Which part of the city was it? Like the north side or the south side?
Washington and I believe First Street.
Okay. All right. So it looks like that officer is on. I do show. What I can do is I can give you the number. Let me see if I can. Let me see here. They work out of a special bureau here. Let me see if I can get you the number where you can call. And was it just something like he was driving and been in traffic kind of a thing, or was he on a call?
He was on the call and got in my face for no reason. I was a witness to him falsely potentially arresting someone.
And I'm sorry, what was the address again? You said Washington and
First Street.
I'm sorry, are you saying 3rd Street?
First Street.
1st Street, okay. Let me see.
What's it? What's his supervisor?
Okay, he's in it. But his supervisor and my supervisor are not the same. So I was trying to see if I could find a call that he was on, so I could give you that in reference. But I am not.
It was at 2:28 a.m. and he arrested a woman. There was a secondary officer on scene, which I kind of need his information because when I asked him for his name and badge number, he didn't say it clearly.
Okay.
So I need that for the record. And I don't think I'm gonna file a complaint against him, other than he was being slightly unprofessional himself.
Okay, I think I did find the call here. All right, so I can give you the incident number. That way, the supervisor for that officer knows, what's going on.
Okay.
So the incident number is 2018.
Yep.
-20.
Yep.
78.
Yep.
500.
Okay.
All right, and so let me see if I can find you the number to the bureau that he works out of, because the motorcycle officers are different from the regular patrol officers.
What?
Let me.
Do you have information as to like the other officer's name and badge number? The actual patrol officer that took the woman in.
Yeah. Okay, so his badge number is 10136.
Hold up 1 second. What's his name?
All right, so it's STBMBRIDGE.
Okay, and his badge number?
10136.
And what about Officer Lopez's? What's his badge number?
See here. There's 6174.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And then.
Okay, no problem. I don't know how to directly get a hold of the motorcycle officers. What I can do is the patrol officer works out of our South Mountain precinct.
Okay.
And so if you want to call and leave a message for his sergeant, he will know how to get a hold of the other guy's sergeant. But because I said the motorcycle officers are different than the patrol officers. But for South Mountain precinct is 602.
Hold up one. Okay, 602.
495.
495.
5004.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good night.
Yeah, you as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. So that's how you get information. So that's the South Precinct. Interesting. Oops. Don't want to send SMS. I want to call them.
Thank you for calling South Mountain Police Precinct. Para español, oprima el 6. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For a non-emergency situation that requires police response, please press 1. For public records requests, please press 2. For information regarding impounded property, please press 3. For information regarding impounded vehicles, please press 4. For information regarding an individual in custody or an inmate, please hang up and dial 602-876-0.
Wait while I transfer your call. Sorry,
South Mountain Precinct.
is not available. Record your message at the tone.
Okay, 602. There we go.
Thank you for calling South Mountain Police Precinct. Para español.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Phoenix Police, this is how can I help you?
Hi. My name's I'm calling about a officer that was on patrol in Central Phoenix on Saturday morning at 2:28
Okay.
a.m.
Uh-huh.
I called the dispatch for or the central station about maybe 10 minutes ago, and they gave me some information. I guess the motorcycle division is a separate.
Right, I did speak to you, and I gave you the number to our precinct to call, please,
Yeah,
to try to get a hold of the supervisor. Yeah.
yeah. That's weird because now I'm here. So.
You're where?
I called the number that you gave me, and I'm back to you. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, you'll have to call in the morning. I'm sorry, I probably didn't let you know. Right now, they're closed. So they're
Okay.
open business hours, Monday through Friday. What's today? Today's Sunday, right? Yeah, so if you call tomorrow, they should have somebody answering the phones. I can take a message for you. There's nobody there right now to do that. I do apologize.
Okay. So, even though they work nights, last time I called, I was told to call during the nighttime because they work nights. So I need to call during business hours, you're saying?
Yeah, to leave a message because there's nobody answering the phones in the bureaus right at this time of night, and plus it's the weekend.
Okay.
And so what you would do is leave a message for the supervisor of that unit that I gave you, the patrol officer.
Okay.
And then the next time whose supervisor is on duty, I don't know what their hours are. And so the next time the supervisor is on duty, he'll call you back. So that could be at night because he's obviously a third shift officer. And so they may call you back later in the day.
Okay.
But call and leave a message. Yeah, because we just don't have the staffing to have the phones at the bureaus, running 24 hours. So.
Okay. I'm surprised. Okay. I'm surprised the supervisor doesn't have like a cell phone or something that he answers.
Well, that's okay. So that officer is not signed on right now.
Okay.
So I'm assuming the patrol officers are off right now. And so to have you talk to the supervisor today, it wouldn't be that person's supervisor. He looks like he's not on duty, so they have 3 days off.
Okay.
Or he may be off today. I'm not sure what their hours are.
Okay.
But if you call the station and leave a message, they'll have to make it back to you.
Okay, awesome. And can you give the supervisor's name or?
I don't know who his sergeant is. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let me see if it tells me anything. Oh, you know what? I do apologize. I may have misspoke. George. I think I made it. So let's say, today is the 25th. Okay. You know what? It looks like he actually is on right now. I do apologize. I was looking at the wrong screen. So let me, could I get your name?
I want to be anonymous.
Okay. I'm going to get you up to my supervisor so you can let them know what happened yesterday, and they'll see if they can get over to that supervisor. Okay, 1 moment.
Okay.
Okay, sir, I do apologize. I'm confusing myself. You know, it's someone else. Let me see if that supervisor or that officer is signing on right now. If somebody else is using
Okay.
recording. Okay, I do apologize. So, because they say they can use, different people can use the same call sign, and so I did not look to see the serial number. The one that signed on to that call sign today is not the same officer you spoke to yesterday on that took the person down. And so I am not showing that he is on right now, and that his sergeant is. Let me see if I can get you the name of his sergeant, though, but his sergeant is not on right now either.
Okay. Yeah, if I can get a sergeant's name, that should be enough for tonight. And then I'll just leave
I apologize.
yeah.
It's so confusing, and sometimes I confuse myself here. So let me.
Yeah, it sounds like they're having officers like move around quite a bit.
Well, we share the same serial number, and you know, sometimes it just. And then we don't have like a schedule what their days are, and so it gets okay. So the sergeant's name is going to be, if I can type correctly, Cox, Sergeant Cox, UX.
Okay, that's an easy name to remember.
Yeah, and she is not on right now, so it must be their days off right now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. You
Have a good night, sir.
Yeah, you too. You've been a lot of help, so.
Oh, no problem. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a message real quick. I think it's fine.
Thank you for calling South Mountain Police Precinct. Para español, oprima el 6. If this is an emergency, please hang up.
Wait while I transfer your call. Sorry,
South Mountain Precinct.
is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, I'm calling for Sergeant Cox. One of his officers was involved in an incident downtown Phoenix. It'd be actually two of his officers, Officer Lopez and Officer Stembridge. And basically, I need to talk to you about this incident. Incident 2018-2078500. You can give me a call whenever you get this at 602 888 3979. All right. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to sign out. I just wanted to do this now so that it's not like the last one where it's been a month and we didn't even call or do anything. They were kind of asking us questions about that. So I'm closer to this one. So, and I was the one that that the officer went after, and not secondary. So, whenever you have a interaction, you need to let them know as soon as possible. And I almost slipped up and gave my name, but I'm pretty sure you all know who I am, and I'm pretty sure they could figure it out anyways. But if you can, stay anonymous. But I'll follow up with y'all on how this goes, but that's pretty much how you start a complaint. I if you have any issues with Phoenix Police Department, email my page and maybe I can give you some resources. Anyways, signing out. Alex Love, Phoenix Cop Watch.